FMI Total Access is brought to you in part by Well Picked. Nothing else is a well-picked berry.
Hi, I'm Phil Lempert. We're here in Dallas at FMI 2012. With me is David Orgel, the editor-in-chief of Supermarket News, and a good friend, Tom Stenzel, who's president and CEO of United Fresh Produce Association, who is actually co-located here this year with FMI. And I've got to tell you something, I was walking around the show floor yesterday when everything was being set up. Your exhibitors are doing a phenomenal job, Tom.
Hey, thanks, Phil.
You know,
it's great to be part of this. The fresh fruit and vegetable industry plays a critical role in retail, so we're really glad to be here.
And in fact, if you take a look, you know, it's trite to say, but the reason that the produce department is at the front of the supermarket is when consumers walk in, all those great aromas, all those great colors, it's like aromatherapy, and it sets the whole stage for that entire shopping experience.
Yeah, I think you're right. We really are that differentiator, I think, for a lot of stores. They really are able to put their best foot forward right out front with the fresh produce section. And that really is a destination. A lot of people are choosing which supermarket they're going to shop based on the fresh produce.
And where are retailers seeing growth in their produce departments right now, Tom?
You know, the recession was kind of a tough period where you did see consumers kind of backing down a little bit from some of the higher priced, high value items, but it's coming back. I'm glad to say we always saw steady performance in produce overall, but we're starting to see the value-added, convenient, those kind of products picking back up again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And in fact, when we take a look at health, and certainly you have led your group and the entire industry when it comes to health and wellness, whether it's in schools or supermarkets and so on. I mean, the science is clear. Yeah. Eating more fruits and vegetables is healthier. It's going to ward off cancers, prevent heart disease, and so on. So what should all of the Supermarket News audience take away when it comes to produce and health and wellness?
You know, there's oftentimes the health and wellness side of the supermarket, but I'd say bring produce into that. Make produce front and center. It's not just the pharmacy section. It's not just the dietitians doing meal planning. Make sure that you're using that produce department to be really your lead avenue to the shopper, that they have the ability to make those connections between what they're choosing among this beautiful array of fresh produce and how important it is to their health.
So if I'm hearing right, it's really think more holistically about produce, that it's not just a department in the store, it's the whole store.
Yeah, I think that's right. And we're starting to see that some of the silos are breaking down, not all of them, it's still a long way to go, but the ability to have fresh, and it's fresh produce, but also all of the fresh perishables, if you will, the perimeter of the store playing a more and more important role.
Stay tuned. More of the leaders of our food industry coming up right here on Supermarket News Total Access.
FMI Total Access is brought to you in part by Well Picked. Nothing else is a well-picked berry.